Hey there, it's your friend Chris Luck. I'm the creator of AIville, which is the fastest growing and largest community in the world for people like yourself and me who are always trying to learn how to use AI. And I feel like AI is changing by the day because what I did a live stream for you 2 days ago, where I was showing how to use AI to create and sell influencers to people. I was showing how to use this tool called Higgsfield AI. And there were some really cool features that I was seeing pop up while I was actually doing the live stream for you. And then today, when I sit down to just kind of prepare and kind of rehearse everything I'm going to show you today, there's even more stuff that popped up. So I'm very excited about this live stream. And you're probably watching this because you know the whole title of this was about creating fake AI influencer videos and how people are making money and a lot of money creating these fake AI influencer videos to sell to people. So they're not making them and putting them on Instagram and having to put all this time into just building up a presence and getting followers and trying to come up with, different scenes and things like that. They're actually just creating them for people that give very specific directions on what they want, and then they just go and use the right tools and then do it for them. So, what I like to do for you on this YouTube channel is to every week, few days a week, actually show you what the latest tools are, what they are, how to use them, and most importantly, how you can, profit with them and build a business around it, and then just be of really great service for people that are completely clueless and confused about AI. So, taking a look here, it looks like Chip Sanity says he made it in the Lana's mode. Now he's ready to learn how to earn some money with AI, and he's very excited. So, great. If any of you want to just also let me know that are here live, let me know your name, where you're from. I always like to just kind of have a nice little roll call, and I feel like we're all friends and family for all of you that take the time to be here live. So thank you for that. So what I'm going to do is just out of habit, I just like to start off and welcome you all here to my channel, and thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing and liking my live streams, because the more likes I see on my live streams and subscribes, and most importantly, I've noticed the biggest metric lately has been shares. Like if a lot of you like these live streams and then you share it, that is a big signal for YouTube that this is a helpful video because you liked it so much, you shared it with people, and then that'll bring in new people to our family and to our live chats, because the more people that show up live, the more fun we have. And it looks like Duncan says he's still building out his AI avatars for his wife's jewelry business. And one question was in terms and conditions to using AI to promoting the business. We can get to that later. Jared Farmer says, "What's up, Chris? What's up, Jared? And what's up, Howard, all the way from Maryland?" So let's go ahead and just dive right into this. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And I want to pick up where we left off first before we get into showing you how to sell AI influencer videos to people. I want to get you caught up on what we talked about on the last live stream. Now, if this is the first time maybe you're seeing this, maybe you're watching a recording of this and you didn't get time to be here live, I actually did a live stream here a couple days ago, one day ago, where I showcased somebody that made $1,500 using an AI tool called Dream 4.0 to create AI influencers for people. So if you want, you can go to my YouTube channel and find that video where I kind of start off, everything's all green in the background. I'm sucking down my water out of my mason jar. So if you don't know how to create an AI influencer, that's step one. Before you can create influencer videos, you need to have an AI influencer. So this was a 90-minute, almost a 2-hour live stream where I showed you exactly what to do step by step. So go check that out if you haven't done so already to get you caught up. So what I did, just to do a recap, is I created this AI influencer, and we went ahead and just named her Amy. So this is what she looked like. If you don't know how to create influencers like this person does not exist. And then the reason we used Higgsfield 4.0 was because it's extremely detailed in terms of comparing it to Nano Banana and all the other AI tools that are out there. So I created her, and we're going to use her as like the demo going through today's live stream. And then what I mentioned on last live stream when we were talking about creating AI influencers and creating photos and all that, I was saying how if you want to get into the business of doing this and selling these to people, then once you create an influencer, it's real easy to create multiple variations of her. So, you basically can take an image and then you just change you don't edit the original prompt, you instruct it. So it's like step 2. Once you have an image, you just say her looking at the camera or looking out a window and all of that. So have her at a bookstore, have her walking across the street, have her at a farmer's market, all that kind of stuff. And we even got to having her holding products that existed and having her do different poses. So again, the power of being able to be, let's say, a creator to create AI influencer videos, you could do like what Duncan is doing it and actually creating the AI influencers for his wife's jewelry business. So you could totally do that. If you already have a business, you might as well create your own army of AI influencers that are promoting your business. Or if you want, you can actually get on places like Fiverr, where there are people that are actually creating gigs where they are, essentially saying, hey, I will create a realistic AI influencer for you, or an AI influencer video, which is what we're going to talk about today, and for $20 or $35, and then they are making a lot of money doing it. So that's kind of what that's to get you caught up, is all the different poses. This is what all the different poses for that influencer that I created yesterday looks like. And then something else that I did to also get you caught up was I noticed at the very end of yesterday's live stream that you can go into an image and upscale it. So this is going to be very helpful whenever you are turning your AI influencers into AI influencer videos where they're actually doing user-generated content, so UGC content. You're offering this to clients, and you have an agency around this. So you want to make sure that you upscale the image to enhance the quality before you turn it into a video. So to do that, you would just come to image inside of Higgsfield AI, click on image upscale, and then that will take you to where you can just upload the image. And I just upscaled the original image by 2 times. And when I did that, it's insane what it turned into. So here, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but I will read the numbers for you. So the original image was 4.5 megs. So the image size was 4.5 megs. The upscaled image that Higgsfield AI did was 328.4 megs. So it took an image that was about 3,000 by 4,000 pixels in dimension and upscaled it to 6,900 by 9,200. So the reason why that is powerful is because this is what is going to set you apart from everybody else that is out there, that is not only creating AI influencer videos or creating AI influencers, but actually making videos, because the quality of the actual influencers that you're going to be making are just going to be so much more powerful than everybody else out there, and so much more detailed. So that is, again, a quick update to where we left off yesterday. So then once you have your image, once you have your AI influencer, then, and thank you, Deborah, by saying thanks for giving us another Netflix-worthy session. I appreciate that. That makes me feel good, because I put a lot of time into preparing these for you, and I like that you all like them. So let's go ahead and walk through the steps. Now, I went ahead and included a link below this video in the comments, where if you are a member of AIville, you can have access to this interactive document that I'm going through that'll have prompts and everything involved. So when you tap the link below the video or in the comments on this live stream, it'll take you to the AI tutorials section. And once you're a logged in member, then it'll take you where you can see where it says influencer videos, $2,308 selling fake AI influencer videos. When you click on that, that's actually going to take you to what you're seeing right here. Because I know a lot of people in previous live streams, I do a really bad job of telling you where these links are and where these tutorials are that I put together. So this is going to be a very simple one, because what we're going to do is we're going to spend more time just having fun and playing around with Higgsfield AI, because I created one video today. And when I did, just as a sample and as a demo, I noticed that it said, I believe it said something like I have 2 remaining credits, but because what I'm going to show you, I think just went live within 24 hours on Higgsfield .ai. So I don't know if this is like a thing where you only can do so many generations, and I didn't want to waste all my credits if I only had like 3 of them to make these videos without you seeing them. So I made one, and then I was like, oh, let's kind of just do the rest live. But I don't know if that's the case or not. So I didn't want to spend too much time going through a step-by-step document where I'd rather you just kind of watch me play around and we kind of figure this stuff out together, because let me use my credits and spend my money so you don't have to, and then you can figure out what you should click on and what you shouldn't click on. So let's go ahead and go back to the document. So step one, if you actually want to get in the business of selling AI influencer videos to people, making money online, doing this kind of stuff, you need to search for AI influencer on Fiverr. So to do that, you just go to fiverr.com, and then at the very top in the search, you just search AI influencer. And then when you do that, let's go ahead and I check this off as we go so we make sure we're sticking to the plan here. So once you do that, you want to identify someone that inspires you. Now, I'm not saying like the images are just like, oh, she's attractive or he's attractive. No, what should inspire you should be the number of reviews that they have, and then how much their smallest package is. So for instance, this person inspires me right away, this Lolith V. And it even says Fiverr's choice, which means this person's selling a decent amount of these AI influencer videos. So he says, I will do realistic AI influencer model. You can tell English isn't his primary language. So this is a great example of it doesn't matter where you are, what country you're from, if you can speak good English or not, because you can still crush it without having to worry about any of that stuff, because AI will actually do this stuff for you. He could have done a much better job with this title, but knowing that he's not doing that great of a job selling himself, he says he'll make these for Insta and OnlyFans. So when we talk about AI influencer videos, what people are going nuts over is taking an AI influencer that maybe you have a gig on Fiverr already after watching last live stream that I did a day ago. And then maybe you create a Fiverr profile, and maybe you created a gig where you are teaching people or you're not teaching, you're selling packages on creating AI influencers. And then once you sell, let's say, this influencer to somebody, this sounds so terrible. You're creating a person to sell to people. But it's true. It's just digital identities, really. So once you create that person, they might say, can you do videos? And that's what I'm going to teach you right now, is how to take that person and turn it into having her do whatever you want, realistically speaking. So for instance, this one right here, this person has 68 reviews. The base package is $35. Here, let me pull it in view so you can see it here. So you see basic, $35. And what you would get with this is one custom realistic AI influencer, 5 images, which means 5 different poses, and then 1 reel. So this is an example. So this influencer, you would get, 5 different poses of this influencer, and you would get 1 video. In this video, watch what this is all this video is. It's just the person looking in their phone and then running their fingers through their hair. That was it. So to create an influencer with, a handful of poses and then 1 video of just her hand running her fingers through her hair, $35. So if you run the math on this $35, so I like to get my trusty little calculator out here. So we take $35 and then times that by 68 reviews, meaning, this person's probably making way more than this, but I just like to be ultra conservative. That comes out to $2,380, which is where the title of this live stream came from on YouTube. So then you can see he also has a $70 package. He also has a $550 package. So he's probably making way more than what I just showed you. But again, we just want to be realistic speaking. And then you saw the quality right here. Nothing super exciting. All right. So we ran the numbers, and now I want you to think about how you can do better. Now, if you don't really know how you could do better because you're brand new to this, that's okay because that's where I come in. And I'm going to show you how you can do better. And I'm going to show you how you can get a lot of ideas, um, even if you're not creative whatsoever. So before I do that, I just totally forgot to do, I want to do a mic check. I want to do a video check. I want to make sure you can see me, you can hear me. And also, I did not take any Advil mini gels like I did before the last live stream that I had issues swallowing before I went live. So now I got my little Alani Witch's Brew energy drink to keep my energy up through this live stream because I don't know how long we're going to be here. So I just got to make sure I got my energy for all of you. And we are going to be off to the races. So Wendy says she had trouble finding the link, but she is here. No problem at all. I am glad you made it in, Wendy. And looks like we're good to go. So, all right. Thinking about how you can do better. What I'm going to show you today is Higgsfield AI. And if you don't really know how you could do better, you're going to see, you can go to Higgsfield AI and move your mouse up on video at the very top. And there's a new section called UGC Factory. I don't want to spoil it for you because we're not that far yet in the tutorial. But this is where we're going to spend our time if you just want to kind of play around. All right. So step 2, you want to select your AI influencer. So what you should do, if you haven't done so already, watch the live stream. And I've included links to all this stuff for you so you can go back and watch it if you need to. So this live stream showing you how to design one. So that live stream is what you see here, which is where I showed you how to make $1,500 using Seedream 4.0 to create AI influencers for people. Once you have your AI influencer image, you want to download a clear shot of your AI influencer in high resolution. So this was the shot. I'm trying to pull it up here. That was the shot that we created in this last live stream that we're going to be using for this video. So now what we're going to do for step 3 is we are going to create some fake AI influencer videos. So the first step you want to do or the first part of step 3 is you want to go to Higgsfield.ai. So it's HIGGSFIELD.ai. Now I know there was a lot of you in the last live stream that were saying, can these image and video generators, these AI image generators, these AI video generators, can they be included in AIville? Because inside of AIville, you have access to, we give you access to ChatGPT, we give you access to Gemini, we give you access to Claude, DeepSeek, Grok, Perplexity, Quinn, Meta, Minstrel, and we also give you a ton of other things like skin smoothers and image upscalers inside of AIville. A lot of really fun stuff. But one thing we do not do is we don't do the kind of stuff that Higgsfield.ai does because it is just to an extreme where if you want to do anything with video and anything with visual effects, Higgsfield.ai is going to be what you're going to want to use for that. And they're not sponsoring this live stream or anything like that. Wish they were. Maybe they will someday. But this is just the tool that is the best on the market right now because they have all of the video models, the top AI video models you can use to create influencers all in one place. So once you go there, you want to move your mouse over video. So I kind of gave you a little preview of this. You move your mouse over video and you want to go down and select UGC Factory. If you're new to this world and you don't know what UGC is, it stands for User Generated Content. Okay, so we're going to click on UGC Factory. So let's just go ahead and keep ourselves on track here. And then you want to just choose a template that you want to use. Now, this is where this is brand new. Like this was something that I've never seen any place have anything like this. And then yesterday, 2 days ago, I accidentally stumbled across this when I was doing the live stream about creating AI influencer images that you could sell. So I took some time to kind of go through and play around with this, and my mind was blown with what's possible. Now, how I mentioned, it showed me that I had 2 free generations with Google VO3 Fast. I can't remember if that said 3 before I did my first video or not. So we're going to kind of test this out together and find out what are the limits. So let's go ahead and I just want to still make sure that I'm all good here. Thank you, Linkor. I love your style of training. And when you go down a rabbit hole and teach more of your knowledge of years experience. Thanks. So just so you know, I'm just like all of you, I don't have years of experience really with AI doing this kind of stuff. I've just created a platform which is a community for people that are learning how to use AI every day, and I'm learning just like you. And when I see things that are just trending and things that are people are just getting really excited about inside of my community, then I want to just go live on YouTube and kind of explore it together because I love to learn, and I feel like a big part of life is constantly learning, especially when you get a little older and then you're kind of getting tired of your job or maybe you're retired. One of the best things that you could do is just, constantly be learning something new. And instead of reading or doing more crossword puzzles, you might as well like keep up with AI and just like learn with what's possible and what you could do. And I mean, heck, you could create a whole side business doing this kind of stuff, creating these kind of pictures and videos that you're about to see right now and selling them to people. And it could be something you didn't even realize 2 days ago you knew was even possible. So oh, Joseph. All right. Thank you for letting me know that was who said that. I appreciate it. Okay. So first off, you want to choose a template that you want to use. So to do that, you come to the UGC factory. They have a general template that I recommend you could start with. They have a selfie, which is like a talking selfie. So imagine for a second your person that you created on the last live stream that I did. What would you like that person to do? Would you want to have them, maybe eat something with ASMR? Or do you want to have that person act like they're talking on a podcast? Do you want to have that person acting like they're just kind of talking and doing a mirror selfie? Like, so you're basically making this image move. Do you want it to be like they're a streamer, like they're walking through an airport and there's a camera following them? Do you want it to be like they're just kind of angry at something or they're happy? Or do you want them to act like they're messing around with a handheld camera or crying or selling something? Maybe you want them to have a product. So I thought the selling was really interesting. So the very first video that I did with this, because when I go back to step one here, when I said, think about how you can do better than other people that are selling packages about becoming or packages to buy AI influencers and videos, what you could do better is that instead of just making a video of someone just running their fingers through their hair, I mean, that's cool. On a 1 to 10 scale, that's like a 3 on coolness that you could do that because that person doesn't exist. But a 10 out of 10 would be to have that person sell something. And then like earlier, we had Duncan saying that he was building out an AI avatar for his wife's jewelry business. So Duncan, this is perfect for you. So what you could do is you could go in to Higgsfield AI, click on video, go to the UGC factory, and then come down to the selling right here. And this is where you can, I'll just show you. So we're gonna click on selling and you can choose Google VO3 fast, which is gonna be faster. Here, I don't know if you can all see that or if I have to like really zoom in on this one. Let's go ahead and try to make it where you can, there we go. So I'm kind of covering up my steps, but that's okay. There's actually not a lot of steps left. Basically, I'll tell you what they are and then we'll just go full screen. So you want to follow the steps that the Higgsfield AI UGC factory does. Every one of the settings that they already have most of the prompts already all baked into the templates. So it's going to walk you through steps on what you want to do. And then once you get an output that you like, you just download your fake AI influencer video. So we'll come back to step 4 and step 5. This is actually if you don't already have a Fiverr profile to where you can offer packages, and if you actually want to make money selling AI influencers, pictures and videos, then this is what step 4 and 5 is going to be all about. If you haven't seen my previous live streams, if you have seen my previous live streams, then this is going to be identical to what you've seen before. So let's go ahead and just get rid of that for now. And I'm going to make this full screen so we can actually zoom in a little more and then we can read this stuff together. So like I said, we scrolled down to a selling template, and then I'm just going to say Google VO3 instead of VO3 fast. VO3 fast does it pretty quick, but if we're going to try to sell this, or if you're, like Duncan that has his wife's jewelry business and wants to have a video, you want it to be pretty high quality. So you might as well just choose the better one. And then you hit next. And this is where there's 2 things you upload. You upload your avatar and then you upload the product. This is optional. So the avatar would be the very high quality uh, upscaled version of the avatar that you exported from the live stream I did 2 days ago. Now, it's gonna say uploading for a while because I just uploaded a 300 and I don't know how many megs was this? I uploaded an image file that is 328 megs. Now, the first time I went about doing this, I didn't try to upload the upscaled version. So I just tried and it apparently it took it, which that's a huge image file. Usually AI tools like this, video generators, AI image generators, they don't allow usually uploads bigger than like 4 megs or 3 megs or 5 megs. 328 megs and it uploaded that fast is impressive. Now, the product, what kind of product would you like to have? So I did kind of my first go around with this. I had a much lower quality version of her, and then I just went and found just to look at like what's the last couple things my family and I looked at on Amazon, and one of the things was a Starbucks energy drink. So let's go ahead and show you here. So on Amazon, they have this, Starbucks Refreshers iced energy drink. It's like a tropical peach sparkling energy drink. So if you wanted her to maybe show off that energy drink, what you could do is you just simply find one of the pictures that's the drink by itself, click on it where it's full screen, and then once it's full screen, this is an image. So you would just click and drag this image to your computer, and then that is how you have the product. So I've already done that. So let me go ahead and show you. So this is the energy drink. So I just titled it energy drink, and to keep it simple. So we're going to upload that product, the energy drink, and we have her phone. And then now what we can do is just hit combine image. Okay, so we're gonna hit combine, because remember, the only steps that you need to do here are follow the steps that it's telling you that needs to happen. So what it's doing is it's identifying the image that you uploaded. It's identifying the product. So if you, for instance, Duncan, if you uploaded like necklaces, or if you uploaded, earrings or something, you don't even have to say, put these earrings on the person. It's figuring that out. It's using AI to figure all that out for you. So it's telling me generation may take up to 60 seconds. Now, keep in mind, I didn't choose Google VO3 fast. I choose Google VO3 to get the highest quality image possible. So this is where we are just going to kind of wait for a second. So while we're waiting, just can you all that are here live, just let me know, like, how interested are you on a 1 to 10 scale with actually creating AI videos, like AI influencer videos? Because if you say like a 2, then I know that you're just kind of here because you just want to hang out and just kind of see what I'm showing you. But if you actually are wanting to create AI influencer videos for your business or for yourself, or to create a new business with it, just let me know, because that kind of helps me know, are a lot of you just showing up just to kind of hang out with me, or are you wanting to actually learn this kind of stuff? Because that's the kind of stuff that helps me. Wendy says a 10. So, okay, a lot of you, what's up, Sheila? I haven't seen you in forever. Sheila with a 10, a 7, a 10. Good. So a lot of you are actually interested in this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and see if we have any. We do have some stuff. So it says choose one of the images. So what it did was it placed that product in her hands. So it didn't change the model at all. So one image has her like holding it with 2 hands. One image has her holding it with 1 hand. Another one has her holding her phone and holding the can. Another one kind of has her holding the can a different way. So let's go ahead, and I kind of like the first one here. So let's just choose that first one. And if you don't like any of these 4 that it creates, you can just hit recreate, and it'll just create 4 new ones and 4 new ones and 4 new ones. This is where they take all of the complexity out of AI, so you don't have to worry about how to prompt it on what to do. It just used AI, which this is what AI should have been like all along. Like, it just does it for you. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. So now it's going to say describe an action. So here, I'll zoom in so you can see. So this is where you do got to be a little creative, because we just picked an image where she's holding the can. So add extra details to guide your character's behavior, like add an action, like smiling, pointing at the screen. I'll say, um, looking at the can and I'd say, I don't know, licking her lips, but nobody really licks their lips to drink an energy drink. I don't know. Like some of you say in the chat, well, what would you imagine if someone's holding a can up like this? What would be something to say to maybe guide its behavior? Maybe we don't even have to add extra details. I could just say looking at the can, and smiling, or looking at the can, then holding it towards the camera while walking. I don't know. And then my mom and dad are here, so everyone say hi to mom and dad. They always come in on an iPad, and they're both watching together at home. So thank you for being here. This is going to be an interesting live stream because we're just testing things out. And oh, that's a good thing, Howard. Howard says taking a few sips. That's better than what I came up with. So looking at the can, then taking a few sips. Okay, we'll just go with that. So let's go ahead and hit next here. I think I zoomed in too much, so I messed the button up. So okay, this is where it gets scary. So next, again, we're just going through the steps. Like you don't need my steps anymore. Higgsfield is actually giving the steps for us. Add words you want the character to say. This is where it's crazy. So imagine she's holding the can. She took a few sips. What kind of speech would we want her to say? This energy drink is incredible. You should try it today. And then the voice type, we could choose auto. We could say whispers a bit, a rough voice, a harsh voice, a soft and clear voice, a low and strong voice, very high voice, or no sound. We could do happy, sad, angry. I'm just going to choose auto. I'm going to let the emotion be auto. I'm going to let the language be auto because I'm curious, how good is AI to come up with what it should do? Do we want background sounds? Do we want to enhance the mood with background sound effects like city noise or crowd cheering or rain sounds? No, we're just going to leave it like that. So we're going to go ahead and hit generate, and it's in queue. So what we just did was something that I think literally just went live on Higgsfield AI about 24 hours ago, because all of that you just saw was not there 24 hours ago. So we are testing this out to see, how this is going to work. Now, I did this earlier where I did not really know what I was doing. I was just trying to see if it would work or not. And let me show you why we're waiting. A very bad example. So what I did here was I uploaded the low quality version, and I just had her, I didn't even instruct it to have her do anything. I just typed in, I'm in love with this new Starbucks energy drink. Okay, that's all I did. I didn't give any direction. So this is me as like a preschooler trying to use this tool and to see what it would come up with. So again, this is bad, but it's also with AI, what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you put a lot of effort into AI, you're going to get a really good output. If you put like just, I'm in love with this new Starbucks energy drink, but nothing else, the output's going to be kind of crap. So, all right, listen to this. It is impressive though. I chose the language to be auto. I chose her tone to be everything to auto. Okay. So let me mute.
I'm in love with this new Starbucks energy drink. I'm in love with this new Starbucks energy drink.
I don't know why they added some weird sound at the very end of that. And she said in love, kind of weird, but it's also because I typed in love in all caps. And so it maybe threw it off. So knowing that was kind of off, that's okay, because we can then just fix it. We just fix the prompt and then run it again and see what happens. But knowing that She had all of the proper expressions. She was even moving her body as if she was talking. I mean, this looks real. And now we now granted the weird, foof at the end is kind of not real, but maybe that's something that could make it go a little viral. Okay? So now what we did was the prompt that we just ran, I we just said this energy drink is incredible, you should try it today. Let's go ahead and download this, and then I'm going to run this. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like. It could be really, really bad. And if it is, then we just try to figure out how can we make it really, really good. So let's go ahead and open this up and then see what happens here.
This energy drink is incredible. You should try it today.
Okay. The cracking of the can was a little off there at the end, but that was insane. We didn't give AI and prompt when to actually sip it. We just told it what to do. Just, hey, take a few sips, like look at the can and take a few sips. And then we just said, this energy drink is incredible. You should try it. Now, what you could do is take that video and then just edit out the very end or remove the can opening effect, like the sound effect and like CapCut. I'm gonna hit play a couple times on this because I want you all, especially for some of you that are maybe just getting in, or maybe you missed the first go around. This is insane.
This energy drink is incredible. You should try it today. Energy drink is incredible. You should try it today.
So that is incredible. Now, once we have done that, we can now come in and let's say you want to rerun it. We could rerun it. Let's say you just didn't like the output, just rerun it and then just see what it will come up next. Or you could click on settings and we could change the models. We can actually change the prompt. We can do whatever we want to do with it. This is basically your editor now inside of Higgsfield AI. So this is one example. So I wanted to do this example because again, we have a member here of AIville, Duncan, that I wanted to do this example for Duncan because he's taking what he's learning with my YouTube channel and going and creating AI avatars for his wife jewelry business. So Duncan, I would love to see eventually what you end up coming up with for your wife and her jewelry business and how that works out. So now let's go ahead and go back and try something else. So I'm going to go back to video because if you remember, I put together some steps for you. And to create these fake influencer videos, again, my mind's blown with what we're doing right now. All you do is you go back to, let's uncheck these. You go back to Higgsfield AI. So I'll just show you. We go here. For those of you who missed it the first time, Higgsfield AI. You move your mouse. I recommend doing this on a computer. Move your mouse over video. You go down to UGC Factory. It literally says nuke. I did not see this here 24 hours ago. So this is very exciting because this is stuff nobody is really, I mean, all of you watching this right now, this is why I recommend if you have not done so already, this is the time to please, I only ask three things: to like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and if you think this stuff's awesome, sharing this just anywhere where you are online on social media or in a group or something like that, just sharing this with people and just say, oh my God, I just came across this YouTube video where they're showing you what you can do with creating fake AI people. This is insane. Has anyone seen this before? And then just dropping the link, because then the more people that come into these live streams, the more excited I'm going to get, the more people are going to show up, and the more we can all get to know each other and we get to make new friends along the way. So that's why I think live streams are fun. It's better than watching YouTube videos that are just fixed videos and you're trying to read the comments and all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and play around with another template here. There was something that I saw, let's say car talking. So this is interesting because I've seen a lot of influencers, like real influencers. Well, I think they're real. For all we know, they're AI, but people that are just talking when they're driving in their car. So I'm curious how this would work. So if I hit next, it says we can choose one of the existing images, but again, the existing images we're holding a product. So that doesn't really make sense to have product placement. So let's go back home. We're going to go to video. Again, this is all within 24 hours. This went live. So maybe they don't have They don't have everything working perfectly for them, but we're going to click on car talking. We're just going to hit start new. Okay, so we're not going to upload a product. We're just going to upload her. And then actually, yeah, let's go ahead and just upload avatar. We're going to upload Amy upscaled. It's going to take a minute because it's a 300 meg upload. I should have probably done the much lighter version on this one, but I'm curious if I can hit next. I don't know why it says product placement though, because we're not placing a product. It's supposed to be just a car talk video. So this could be a little bug within Higgsfield. Like maybe they're still working out the kinks on this. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and try to hit next. No, it looks like we're good. So add extra details. We'll just say smiling and looking at the camera, then out her window as she's driving. I don't know. I'm just making this up on the fly. This is where you really, when you know these steps and what you're capable of creating, if you're actually going to go to Fiverr and create a gig for people that are doing AI influencer videos like this, the people that are paying you money, they will tell you exactly what they want to happen. And if they have jewelry that they want the person to wear, maybe they want them to smile at the camera or walk, be walking on a beach, and maybe they're showing off a new outfit or something, they'll tell you exactly what they want to do. And then it's just going to be up to you to have them do it. So, or to do it for them. So audio text, what would you like to say? Hi there. I'm just driving in my car on my way to the gym and wanted to see how you are doing today. Let me know in the comments below. Okay. Sounds like, if this AI influencer had a profile and maybe you could make a video just to drum up a little engagement in the comments. So we're going to go ahead and hit now. I'm curious if I can hit action, because now that I said that, I'm wondering if I can say have her point down in the comments below. So let's go back to action, smiling and look at the camera, then pointing down as she's looking down. I don't know. This is probably a really bad example. And then we're just going to do voice type auto, emotion auto, or emotion. We can do, let's pick one and see like how good it is. Let's say playful. And voice type, we'll just leave that auto because I feel like that last voice type was really good. Background sound, horn honking because she's driving. And then, all right. And we're off. And we're going to see what shows up here. So I would like to know, for those of you that are hanging out with me here in the chat, let me know. And I see, thank you for the reactions. Wendy's saying, wow, can we use this with affiliate marketing? So this is what I was actually going to ask. I'm glad you brought this up, Chip. So I did a lot with affiliate marketing early on. Like I got started my career online back in 1999 when I was still in college, and I created like this network of blogs, and all it was like product reviews and affiliate marketing. And I don't do affiliate marketing much anymore because now I build communities, and the community that I built is AIville, which is just thousands of people from all over the world that are learning how to and doing stuff that we're talking about now. So I kind of took a break from the affiliate marketing, but if I had to go back in time, I wish I'd never stopped doing it, because with AI right now, you 1,000,000% could do this with affiliate marketing. Now, with a little bit of a disclaimer, actually a big disclaimer, is that I don't know what the rules are for, like, where's the line in the sand that you should not cross with doing this kind of stuff with affiliate marketing. When you don't know where the line in the sand is and you don't hear anyone talking about a line in the sand, I would be somebody, now I'm not saying do this, but I would definitely be someone to kind of push the envelope a little bit. And if you can make videos like this to do all kinds of different things and say all kinds of different things, and you could create an entire profile on TikTok of an AI influencer with a very specific look, a very specific demographic that would match the perfect avatar of the perfect customer that person could be selling to. I don't know. There's a lot of dark magic you could do when it comes to affiliate marketing while the floodgates are wide open and no one really knows what you can and can't do. That is Oliver. Oliver and I would be very good friends. Make your own line in the sand. So I would, again, I would push the envelope. There's no line in the sand that I know of. So I would just do it, and I would do as much as your imagination can let you do until you are realized and told you can't do it. Then don't do it. That's the way that I look at it. So thank you, Wendy, by saying these live streams are the best. You know what makes these live streams good though? All of you showing up. As long as I've got a handful of you here live, I've got people to talk to, because this would not be good if I was sitting here and there were 0 people in the room and I'm just talking to myself. That would just be weird, and that would just be kind of like a normal YouTube video. But this one, I get to hang out with all of you, and I'm starting to kind of get to know all of you a little bit. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what happened here. Now, it did not make a driving video, a driving in the car video. I don't know why. So let's go ahead and download this, but it did not do what it was supposed to do. It's weird because I chose this car talking and I chose the input image, and then here's the video. So I don't know. I don't think it did it, but we'll see. I'm going to hit play. I doubt it's going to do anything, but let's find out.
Hi there, I'm just driving in my car on my way to the gym and wanted to see how you are doing today. Let me know in the comments below.
Okay. Um, that was a very good talking video, and holding her camera and all of that. That was very good, but it was not a driving in the car video. And that was, I feel like that's a mix up on Higgsfield, because I chose a template that was car talking and I uploaded our avatar. So not sure what happened there. So I really don't know. I was looking. Yeah, I don't know. There's not, I did what it told me to do. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and try something else here. Let's go back to UGC Factory. We'll go back to, I was really curious what this ASMR thing was. So what if I click on ASMR and I click next? It says upload your avatar plus an optional product for placement. But again, this isn't a product placement. That's what's throwing me off. So we're just going to describe the action. I'm not even going to describe an action. Let's just, for the audio text, I'm just going to say, I just wanted to say hello and that I hope you have a great day. Leave a comment below telling me if you did or not. And then we are going to, for voice type, I guess leave auto. For background, I'm not going to do anything at all. So that was an ASMR video. It's supposedly supposed to be an ASMR video. So we're going to see if that works or not. And if it doesn't, then I will tell you that product placement video definitely worked very, very well. So we'll come back to that. Now, why we're kind of on Higgsfield, I'm going to show you something else that I thought was really cool. So you can actually, this is, off my step-by-step guide here, but how I originally found Higgsfield was going to the explore page, which is actually just, you go to just higgsfield.ai, and this is the explore page, right? Well, you come down and there's all of these pre-done effects that you just upload a photo, again, like an AI avatar or yourself. I found this first because I was uploading photos of myself and then just having crazy videos made. And then I was posting them on social media and people are saying, how did you do that? And I just said AI. And then they said, where do I learn how to do that? And I say aiville.com. So that's something you could think about doing as an affiliate, Chip, is that you could just come in and then find all these different like apps and effects that you can do. So for instance, here's another ASMR add-on. This would be great for AI influencer videos. If somebody, if I was again creating packages on Fiverr about this, and I had a Fiverr account, one of my gigs, so if this is like my Fiverr account, one of my gigs would be I will create a product placement video with an AI influencer of your choice. And then one of the images that I would have on my portfolio would be like one of 8 AI influencers that I created. So, the one that you've seen so far, Amy here, that would be AI influencer number 1. And then I would just say choose the AI influencer you would like, number 1 through 8 or 1 through 11 or whatever. And then when you buy this gig, tell me, upload some photos of your product and tell me what you would like Amy to do and say. So then what you could do is you could say that you can offer ASMR videos. You could offer like actually ASMR like promo videos where like they're eating something. You could do all kinds of different things. So let me show you like one of the examples. If I click on generate here, I'm going to mute myself, but listen to this. So she's going to be tapping and then talking at the same time.
I'm feeling fresh today, but I can be freshier. I'm feeling fresh today, but I can be freshier. I'm feeling fresh.
Okay, so she basically said, I'm feeling fresh today, but I could feel freshier because the product is called Freshier. And it's showing you for this ASMR add-on app. This was the original photo. So she's not holding anything. It's just a picture of her. She's not even looking at the camera. And then you upload a product image, and now apparently she will hold the product. So what we need here is maybe the image of Amy that we've originally created where she's holding a phone. Maybe we should not have an image of her holding a phone. So like this right here, maybe the holding the phone is like throwing it off. So what you would do there is go back to your all of your images that you created in Higgsfield back in the previous live stream that I did. So this one that I did a day ago, showing you how to use Seedream 4.0 to create AI influencers to sell to people. So when I created Amy here, what you could do is just click on her and then modify the prompt and just say her looking at the camera turned where you can see both of her arms on her hips. So she didn't have any phone in her hand. And then there you go. So this is her like looking at the camera and she has her hands on her hips, or she's turned a little, kind of looking down. So those are different kind of images of the person. So let's go ahead and just, I say out of all those, I do still like the one where she's just holding the camera. So let's just see. I'm curious if this little app that they have would work. So we're going to upload Amy here, and then we're going to upload the Starbucks drink, and we'll say, if you need an extra boost of energy today, you should try Starbucks iced energy. And we're just going to hit generate video and see if this works. Now, if this fails, then what I would recommend doing is your initial shot of your influencer should not be holding something. It should just be the person not holding something in their hand. So it looks like it's in queue. So why it's in queue, I'm just going to, I'm the kind of person where I can't stand having tabs open. So I'm going to close down some tabs and go back to this one where it was supposed to be ASMR through this factory thing. I'm just seeing if it is before I download it. Okay, it is. So let's download this video. So listen to this. This was interesting, but she's still holding the phone. So I think, again, you should not have your source image be holding something. You should upload a source image, and then you should upload the product itself, and then see what happens. So let me mute myself and listen to this. So she's whispering this time.
I just wanted to say hello and that I hope you have a great day. Leave a comment below telling me if you did or not.
That was probably the best. That was the best video that we've seen so far. But that camera's still in her hand. So maybe I'll just go grab a random influencer video or maybe a random picture of somebody that's just not her, and maybe we're tired of looking at her for a minute, and then just see what else we could come up with. So why this is in progress, let's do that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go to Midjourney, and I'm just going to type in Midjourney. I'm going to type in selfie, and I'm just going to find just a video of like, a selfie of somebody that definitely is not holding a camera. And we could do one of a cat and see what the cat would. Oh my God, I wonder if that would work. I know some of you that are here that definitely like cats. My mom and some others of you. Cat one would be interesting, but I feel like it wouldn't go very well. But let's go ahead and try it anyway. We're just going to take this cat, and I don't want the bird in it because I don't want to mess it up. So let's just go ahead, and I'm going to just take a screenshot of the cat without the bird, and we're just going to download this image and just try it out. Because some of you that might want to try this with animals, we're going to let me be the guinea pig and then see if this works or not. So we will go ahead and do a cat, and then I'll also find one of an actual person that we could try this with. So let's trying to look at one. Oh, look, someone did Brad Pitt holding the cat. Okay, let's do this person. She has cool eyes. So let's go ahead and download that. We'll just name her Eyes. And then, all right, we have that Starbucks energy drink. Let's see if we can find like another product that we could use for product placement. So if you're curious, if you are going to be, again, making a business around this where you want to have a portfolio of like all of these different things, like let's say you want a portfolio where you're going to be selling videos and you want people to see what they could do, I would like go find pictures of books, download like a really good book, and then make a couple videos of the influencer like holding a book and doing this like ASMR like tapping thing. Cameras, I don't know, VR glasses, maybe an energy drink, watches, whatever, video games. And then just so people see that you have the ability to be able to do product placement for all kinds of different stuff, jewelry and all that. So if you don't really know kind of what ideas to come up with, just look around your room and then try to come up with something. So I think a book would be a good idea. So my favorite book of all time is called Blue Ocean Strategy. So let's go ahead and type in Blue Ocean Strategy. And then let's see if we can find like a realistic picture of this book. It doesn't look like we're going to, because it's a pretty decent one. Okay. So it's not even showing the pages or anything. It's like I'm sorry, I'm not even sharing my screen. My bad. So I just went to Amazon and typed in Blue Ocean Strategy. For those of you who don't know when I said this is my favorite book of all time, if you don't know what this book is, it is it's about like how people take ideas from one industry and another industry and combine them, and like two red bloody oceans, and combine them and make a completely new ocean that's never been done before. So like Cirque du Soleil was two brothers. One was going the circus route that was kind of a bloody red ocean, and then another one's going the theater route, which is a bloody red ocean. They combined circus and theater and then came up with Cirque du Soleil. So we're going to say book. Okay, so I've got a couple different things here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then it's still trying to generate this product demo.
If you need an extra boost of energy today, you should try Starbucks Iced Energy. If you need an extra boost of energy today, you should try Starbucks Iced Energy. If you need an extra boost of energy,
I don't like that. That didn't work very well, because the person was not whispering. She was just tapping on the can. So I didn't like that at all. But let's go ahead and try. Okay, let's just do a complete reset here on Higgsfield. We're gonna go to video. We're gonna go to UGC Factory. We're just gonna do, let's see, selfie talk, just a selfie. We're gonna do next, and we're just gonna upload. We're gonna upload a cat, and there's no product placement, so we're just gonna upload this selfie of a cat. And then we're going to hit next. Describe the action. Scared. And just scared. The cat looks pretty scared. Hey there. Help me. I'm an AI character and I don't know what to do. Leave a comment below. All right. We're going to just do audio, voice type, audio, emotion audio, because it's a cat. So we're just going to see what it's going to come up with. No background sound. And we'll see what comes up there. Let's go ahead and while that's generating, we should be able to do another one. So we can do another UGC factory. We have a template, and then let's find another one that maybe the cat could do. Actually, no, the other person that I have that isn't actually holding something. Here's a singing one. Okay, so let's go ahead and try singing and just let me be your guinea pig and see how good Higgsfield AI is with their UGC factory. So we're not going to upload a product. Actually, yeah, let's try to upload that book. So I'm going to drag the book in there. So we have her with her blue eyes and we have a book. We're going to combine the images. So this is where it is just going to place the book in her hands and give us 4 different versions, and we're going to see which one works. So why this is going on, if you haven't noticed already, I went completely off of my step-by-step guide because we kind of got through the steps really quickly. I just wanted to show you how to take your existing AI character, that your influencer that you generated from hopefully the last live stream. If you haven't seen it already, just go back and see my last live stream about creating AI influencers. And then once you have that, and then you want to sell these, I'll get into showing you Fiverr and all that later. If you haven't seen that yet already, I'll teach you what to do. And then I showed you how to use Higgsfield AI to go into UGC Factory, which is brand new, and then just try some of their pre-done templates and just kind of play around with it. But keep in mind, it got released like 24 hours ago. So it is still probably has a lot of bugs it's got to work out. So we're kind of testing something that probably shouldn't be testing right now, but that's what's really fun with this, with my YouTube channel, is that we're just going to play around with it and we're going to figure it out together. So this is actually what AI is all about, is being like the first to try this stuff and to see what's possible. All right, so it gave me 3 different images, and she is actually holding that book that looks about the right size in one of these pictures. So we're going to pick one, and we're going to go to next, describe action, tapping on the book and smiling. Actually, flipping the pages on the book and smiling. Okay, this character's speech. I just finished reading this book today, and it has completely changed my life. I don't know how it can change your life. You just got finished reading it. And it completely changed the way I think about business. Have you read this before? Leave a comment below. Okay. And then that might be too long. And we're just going to leave the voice type audio, the motion auto, leave everything else the same. No background sounds for this one. So we're just going to generate that. So for those of you that are considering using what you're learning right now on this live stream with possibly creating AI influencer videos to sell stuff as an affiliate, this is probably a really good thing to consider. Okay, who's ready to see if this cat is actually going to talk or not? Let's go ahead and download this video and test this one out. And what voice did it come up with for this cat? And it kept the scared look. So let's see. This could be a total fail. If it is, don't use pets with Higgsfield AI because it didn't work. But we're going to find out right now if it does. Ready? Yeah, let's go ahead and get this over this one. And Wendy says ready. Okay.
Hey there! Help me! I'm an AI character and I don't know what to do. Leave a comment below.
All right. That wasn't terrible. The mouth stopped moving after it said, hey there. The voice sounded super weird. So it would definitely need some tweaking. And the way that I would tweak this is to I would go back in the original prompt and have it tell it to make sure the mouth is moving the entire time, because it just totally froze. So what we could do is just, we haven't done the rerun yet. So it kind of sucked on that first run. So let's just hit rerun. And then it just immediately, we didn't even give it any feedback. We're just like, yeah, try it again. And then you're going to try it again and see if it works or not. So, okay, it looks like this video says, whoops, this content may go against our guidelines. Let's try something different. So this is the one where I said I finished reading this book today and it completely changed the way I think about business. Have you read this before? So apparently it didn't like that. It didn't tell you why it doesn't like that. So we're just gonna have to delete it. And let's go back and try something else. So we'll just do, I don't think we've done a general template yet. So let's go ahead and try a general template. And then we're gonna choose just her, actually, product placement, upload your avatar plus a product image. See, this is where Higgsfield kind of screws up because there is no product image option here. So let's go ahead and try this. Usually if something like that happens, I will just go back to the original site and I hold Command and hit R so it refreshes the whole page. And then I'll just go and try it again to kind of just reset everything. So we're just going to try to hit next. No, let's just hit start new. Okay, so we upload her, we upload the product. We could, yeah, okay, it does want us to combine the image. So that's if you want to change the product, you need to basically hit new and then go change the image. So let's see if it remembers that I just backed out like that. So we're just gonna go back to video, UGC factory, general. Okay, so we'll have to combine the images again, wait for it to pick one or give us 4 of them, and then we'll have to pick one. And I'll wrap this up here shortly because I could spend hours going through every one of these UGC factory templates, but I want you to do it like that. My whole idea with this live stream and the live streams that I do on this channel is to just show you the tools that are out there, what's possible, what is coming out within the last 24 hours, maybe the last couple days at least, show you what it can do, and then open your mind for you to go out there and play with it. So, and you're learning very quickly what's kind of working and what's not working. So when you get in and start doing it, it should give you a little boost and I should be saving you a lot of time so you don't have to sit here and test all this stuff out yourself. Okay, so let's try, I'm just picking one of these and I'll say, describe the action, looking at the book and then pointing down. Now, the reason I'm saying looking at the book and pointing down, for the audio text, I'm going to say, I just bought this book and love it. Have any of you read it yet? Leave a comment below. Okay. I don't think that that's going to mess up any content filters. So we're just going to generate and see if it does or not. We did a regeneration on this cat because the first one did not go very well. So let's go ahead and open up the new one that we regenerated and see if the mouth, just not even giving it additional instruction, just seeing if the mouth just moves on its own the whole time. So let's go ahead and find out.
Hey there! Help me! I'm an AI character and I don't know what to do. Leave a comment below.
Okay, that was way better. And I don't know if you could hear it or not, but when the cat stopped talking and it kind of looked like it let go of the camera, you could hear it purring. So the fact that AI picked up that it was a cat and it was talking because we chose auto, and then it went into purring, it put it in sound effects and everything. So animals do work with Higgsfield AI. And so you could totally have an AI influencer that is an animal. So that is super cool. Okay. Now, where was I? We wanted to see one more thing to see if the book, the girl in the book and her talking, and then me just saying, looking at the book, then pointing down. That's all I said for the instruction on what to do in the video. And then I typed what I wanted to say, and we're just gonna see if it figures it out using AI. And the fact that it's doing this stuff so fast without a lot of instruction, this is really, really, really mind blowing. Even though it's a little glitchy right now, this is what you're seeing right now is as bad as it's going to get. So, why that's working, I just want to sit here and look at it. I am going to help you out. For those of you that are wanting to make this a business, I'm going to go through the last few points on this tutorial. So I'm just going back into the tutorial on AIville and then zoom in. So we were all the way down to step 4. So step 1, to see what was working on Fiverr. Then we selected your AI influencer. Hopefully, if you haven't created one yet, you know how to create one by watching my last live stream. Then we created some fake AI influencer videos. You saw all the different ways you could do it. Now, if you want to get into doing this and like selling this as a service to people, once you figure it out, then step 4 is to set up your profile. So I've included links here for you. And again, all you got to do is when you go to AIville, you click on AI tutorials, and then this one right here where it says influencer videos, that's the one that we're going through right now. So you just click become a seller, and it'll just open up directly where you need to go on Fiverr to become a seller. I've just direct linked it for you. And then it's free to become a seller. You create a gig similar to the style that you found in step 1 that was inspiring. And then I've linked directly to Fiverr's help document to actually walk you through the steps on everything to do with creating your gig to make sure that you cover everything. And then if you need help setting up your gig because you don't know what to say, you don't know what title to come up with, you don't know what description to come up with, you don't know how much to charge for a basic and a premium level packaging. Well, I put together a very long, detailed prompt for you that you can just copy and paste directly into ChatGPT. So here you would just hit copy, and then you just go into ChatGPT, or inside of AIville, we have ChatGPT for you inside of AIville too. But I'll just go ChatGPT because I don't want this to be like an AIville pitch. So you're just going to paste in that prompt, and then ChatGPT will take a minute. It's going to think a little bit longer for a better answer because it's actually that long prompt. I'm not going to read out loud, but you can just go copy it. It's going out and understanding Fiverr's algorithms and strategies. It's actually creating content that you can just copy and paste for your gig. It's aligning with the user's style and Fiverr policies. When it says user style, the actual prompt is designed for you to create a gig and a profile about selling AI influencer videos. So it's doing all this for you behind the scenes, and then it'll just come and walk you through step by step exactly what you need to do. So it's like, all right, awesome, Chris, let's build a Fiverr profile that pops and ranks and sells. So it's going to walk you through researching and positioning. It's going to walk you through your gig title. It's going to tell you title ideas specific for creating AI influencer videos. It's going to give you tags on what you can do to sell AI influencer videos. It's going to tell you the basic pricing on a starter package and a standard package, a premium package. So it's going to explain how you can charge all the way up to $420 for these. It's going to give you extras that you can include. It's going to give you a high converting description template. So this is a full description you can just copy and paste directly into your Fiverr profile. It's going to tell you how you should create your gig video. It's going to tell you the images, the 3 different images you need. It's going to tell you your portfolio samples you should have, FAQs, what FAQs you should put on your profile. So this one prompt that is sitting for you right now inside of this one tutorial in AIville for influencer videos will do everything for you. And all you got to do is just copy and paste everything. So that's how you set up your Fiverr profile. And then if you want to get customers, I've went ahead and put together some ideas for you. So first off, you want to optimize your profile. So you want to write a very clear gig title, like I will design a custom AI influencer video for you. You come up with 3 strong sample videos that show variety and realism, write a short description. All of these are actually given to you from the output of that prompt that I gave you. You just copy. You want to use Fiverr buyer requests. So check daily. Once you actually have your Fiverr profile set up with gigs where you can offer to people, you can check where people are actually requesting on Fiverr as users. They're looking for people like you, and you can look for people that are putting in requests where it's like AI influencer, and you can reach out to people that are wanting this stuff right now and send them like short, simple offers, explain what you can deliver and why you're better. This is why you want to make your portfolio images and videos so much better than everybody else's. And I'm showing you how to do that. You can keep the prices low at first to win reviews fast. You can save your best responses as templates to reuse. You can share on TikTok or Reels, so you could record your screen while designing an AI influencer video. You can add trending music and quick text overlays like, hey, AI made this. Post daily, even short clips to build visibility. You can end the videos like, hey, you want one of these? Check out my Fiverr profile. You could sell starter packages, so you could create a $5 basic test gig, which is just one AI influencer video. You could market it as low risk, so it's low risk entry points for buyers to really see what it's like to work with you. You can over deliver by making a single image just absolutely amazing. Upsell them to larger ones. Join Reddit communities. You can ask for word of mouth. You can create a portfolio page. It's all very simple on what to do. It's just a matter of picking it and doing it. This by far, everything that I just showed you today in this live stream, that is actually all right here in the AI, this one AI tutorial, in addition to the dozens of other tutorials that we have for you inside of AIville. That's pretty much what I got, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So let's go ahead and jump back into seeing if that video was ready. Oh my God, it's ready. I'm looking right now. It's ready, but it's not ready. Higgsfield's gonna need some work on their outputs here. So you may have a little bit trouble doing product placement videos at first, but I'm also not doing a great job with giving prompts because I'm not an AI influenced or video expert creator. I'm somebody that just discovered this 24 hours ago, and I'm sharing it with you so I can show you what's possible. And if I'm sure you can be much better at this, I'm just showing you the tools that are out there and how to use them and how you can make money with them. And every one of you are going to be better at this than I am. So let's go ahead and so you can see what I'm talking about. So first of all, oh my God. So first of all, the book's here, her hand is on her head. Her other hand is holding the camera, but there's some little baby hand coming up right up under her sleeve. So I don't know what's going to happen when I hit play. So let's go ahead and find out.
I just bought this book and love it. Have any of you read it yet? Leave a comment below.
Okay, I mean, not too bad. If we just kind of go slow motion, you can see her main hands disappear. Or no, her hand comes off her head is fine, but it looks like her arm that's sticking out holding the camera is what threw that off. And then all of a sudden, her baby hand is revealed. So I guess what you could learn from this mistake, well, first off, the rest of it is amazing. Like this right here, this is great. That is a great, like, influencer product video right there. And the book looks like a book when all we took was just a flat image off of Amazon. So what you could learn from this is that if you're going to go to places like Midjourney to find people like these influencer, if you don't want to create an image, I would just type in, maybe instead of selfie, type in portrait. And then actually let's type in, I don't know, natural portrait. I would probably pick something where there are no arms in view, and it's just the person without the arms, and then see what happens there. So for instance, like this person, I'm just picked her because she's got blue eyes in the Blue Ocean Strategy book. So and this is a very high quality image. So let's just, for fun, let's end on seeing if it can actually do a little bit better because I feel like all the examples that I've given you where there's been arms in the frame, like holding the phone or looking like it's holding the phone out, so her arm and hands are out of view. Those were it gave really bad examples. So let's go ahead and do one final test, because I can't end on this. That's super weird. It's funny, but it was really weird. So we chose here. I'm going to do a hard refresh, and then I'm going to do video, UGC factory. We are going to do selling, like holding a product. we are going to start new. The Blue Ocean Strategy book was fine. This time, this is the last run we're going to do here. We're just taking a portrait-looking image. So no hands, no body visible, really just the head. And see what happens here. I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm curious. And first, what we're going to do is say combine image. So you don't have to really worry about prompting it and instructing it to explain how she's going to hold the book. She's going to, it's figuring it out for you right now. So it's going to give you 4 ideas. And if all 4 ideas suck, you can just say rerun and then see if more ideas come up. So why that is working, let's go ahead and just, I feel like this has been the most messy live stream that I've done. And this is like, I've done 20 of these now. It's the most messy because I've never used a tool live and have had so many problems. But I'm curious, and I always have to ask this live, even though this was a little messy, on a 1 to 10 scale, in terms of like, you felt like this was valuable to you, let's go with that. So the rating is, if you felt like this was valuable to you, 1 being this wasn't valuable at all because it kept screwing up, 10 being even though it was screwing up, it was valuable to you because you got some value knowing what not to do with Higgsfield AI. And I'll tell you, this is very difficult for me to be able to do this stuff live and have all these mess ups because I don't know what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And then it looks like, okay, you're all being way too nice. Thank you very much by saying amazing and best content on YouTube. Thank you very much by saying that. That made my day there. Beautiful job, Chris. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you, Duncan, for a 10. Thank you, Howard. Okay, good. This is good to know that I don't have, because if I got a lot of low numbers on what I just asked, I would then have to spend way more time really stress testing what I'm going to show you before I do it. But the fact that you found it valuable, even though things were kind of breaking and we're just kind of figuring this out on our own, I like that. So that makes me feel comfortable because I was stressing out when I saw it was not working right. So thank you very much. Yeah, life is definitely full of missteps. I feel like, Oliver, you need like a book of quotes. You have a lot of really good quotes all the time. Okay, so it came up with some books. So some ideas. Now, some of them, the books are tiny. Some, it makes the book look pretty big. It's okay. I like the one where it's kind of covering her face because her mouth's not visible. So let's pick one that is probably not the best one to pick, but we're just going to go ahead and pick it anyway. And for the action, we can say slowly lowering the book to reveal her face as she's talking, pointing down at the camera at the end, pointing down at the end. Because I want it to say, like, when it's not showing, she's holding the book. So how is it going to get her to point down while she's holding the book? We're going to see if it's going to work or not. Audio text. I just finished reading this book and absolutely love it. Leave a comment below if you've ever read this one before. Have a great day. Okay, just leave the voice type to auto, the motion to auto. You can make it however you want. I'm just gonna hit next. No background noise on this one. And this is the grand finale. Is it gonna work or is it not gonna work? And we'll find out. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me a 10. That would have thrown me off if you. I know, Mom, you typed in a 10, but I know if Dad was holding the iPad, he probably would have typed in like a -5 just because he would have done that. So thank you for Mom being the one holding the iPad and probably giving me a rating. I appreciate it. So, all right. So we're just in progress. Now, why we are waiting for this, I will give you all, I'm going to give you all some, I guess you could call it fortunate news, or unfortunate news. And that is, let me pull up my calendar. Okay. So, actually, I'm gonna pull up a couple things and then I'm going to show you since you're all kind of here hanging out with me. Give me a second to get this pulled up for you. Okay. So, dun-dun-dun-dun. And the reveal is fortunate news is that our 13-year-old, their school softball team, they're going to state. So they killed it in defeating an undefeated team in sectionals, and we're going to be going to state to compete for softball. Well, she is. We're just going to go there and support her, and that is going to be we're going to be leaving on Friday, very early in the morning. So I'm not going to be having a live stream on Friday because we're going to be celebrating the daughter going to state. So that is the good news, or I guess you could say like fortunate news. And then the unfortunate news is that I won't be around. And I have one more piece of news that is also fortunate and unfortunate, and that is scrolling back down on my Facebook feed here is AIville, which is my business, is up for an award. It was nominated for an Innovative Product Award, an event that I'll be going to. I'm leaving on Sunday, and I'll be gone for a while, most of next week at this event. I'm also speaking at the event in San Diego, and so fortunate news, my business is up for an Innovative Product Award. Unfortunate news, I'm not going to be around next week to do live streams because I'm going to be traveling. Hopefully, I'll be accepting the award. And since you're all here, if you haven't done so already, let me go ahead and give you the link. If you would like to vote, you can. It's called thenexusawards.com/AIville. And let me just go ahead and add it to the broadcast so you can see it. So that's the URL. It's thenexusawards.com/AIville. And if you go there and hit cast your vote, you just leave your name and then choose AIville is the one that you think should get the award. And then hopefully when I do come back and do my next live stream, I'll let you know if I got the award or not for most innovative company. So that's exciting. Never been nominated for anything like that before. So very excited for that. But next, it's going to be about a week before I'm back on my live streams. So I've got a lot going on, but that's okay. That's what life's about. And that's actually good news because AIville is getting a lot of recognition. And I'm also speaking on stage for the first time ever, like actually being mic'd up, and it's like my presentation, and it's not like a panel thing or anything like that. So very nervous, but we'll see how it goes. I hope it goes well, but I really do hope it goes well. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and share my screen, and then we are now got this video to see if you upload a portrait and you upload a product and you have the product covering the person's face. I seriously give the worst examples. I could have picked something that would have probably had a much better result, but I probably screwed up here. But you're going to see what to do or not to do. So I'm going to hit play, and we're going to see together if this did a good job or not.
I just finished reading this book and absolutely love it. Leave a comment below if you've ever read this one before. Have a great day.
I got to say, that's a grand finale ending right there. Because she's talking and then she's moving her hand. So if this was on social media, I'm sorry, but that's going to get attention. And then because she's moving, and then all of a sudden she reveals her face, and it's perfect. And everything's perfect. Everything's matching up perfect. She's pointing. Now, she wasn't really pointing down, but this is incredible. So, I mean, for those of you, I'm thinking Chip Sanity right now. For those of you like Chip Sanity that's considering doing this kind of, using these kind of videos for making money as an affiliate, absolute goldmine that's out there. So anyway, Wendy says, speak the same way you speak to us. I'm glad you said that, because what I'm actually going to do when I'm on stage is that everybody has, obviously, like when you're a speaker on stage, you have slides and you have that little clicker, and people are pacing back and forth on the stage and using a little clicker, and they got their slides. That bothers me. I don't like that. So I asked them, whenever I speak, can I have a podium? Can I be mic'd up at the podium? Can I bring my laptop? And can you share my screen to the monitors for everybody? because I have built a step-by-step document, and I'm going to walk people through step-by-step what they need to do. And then at the very end, I'm going to have a QR code where they can get access to the document. And that's never really been done before. So they said, okay, and I'm going to do it. So yeah, I'm totally going to, when I go on stage, mix it up a lot, and hopefully the audio video team can pull it off and everything shows up properly. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wing it. But I have this whole document that I'm gonna go through, and the links and examples and all kinds of stuff, and then giving people the QR code at the end where they can get access to the document. I think is a cool idea. So yeah, Wendy, I'm totally going to definitely speak the same way that I speak to them. So thank you very much, Howard, by saying it's incredible, and thank you, Sheila, by saying you voted, and congratulations on speaking. I appreciate it. And then when I get back, when I know my schedule, when I get back from the trip, or when I know I'm getting back and I'm ready to get back in YouTube live stream mode, I will reveal all the things that I've learned at this event with relation to AI. I'll let you know how the speaking went. I'll even once I reveal on stage like the document and everything that I put together, and that everyone will have access to, I'll share it with all of you on my live stream. So if you all want to see how to do it, I'll give you a little sneak peek, since you're on my YouTube channel. And I feel like you're like my friends. I would say you're all my friends, but my family's here too, with my mom and my dad are here. So I'm going to be speaking about how to build and monetize communities online using AI. So for anybody that wants to, they have like something that they're really passionate about. So let's say they're really passionate about mom, dad, making homemade beef jerky or making homemade salsa. If somebody wanted to create a community around for people that are making homemade beef jerky, and get everyone in the world that are learning how to make homemade beef jerky together and help each other. And inside the community, there's like training, there's courses, there's all kinds of stuff like that. And you want to use AI to build that community. That's what I'm going to be teaching on stage, is basically take a passion you're interested in, and then seeing, first off, not just building it just to build it, but to see if there's a way you can actually test the waters to see if there's even demand for it, and if there's people already forming little communities and groups online for what you want to do. And then I show you how to come up with the idea, validate it, set it all up, and then start doing posts and everything using AI, so you don't have to do it all yourself. So that's everything I'm going to be teaching. Wayne says from Australia, that's awesome. Says hi to my mom. So yeah, it's going to be a great topic for sure. So anyway, that's all I got for you all today. I try to wrap this up around 90 minutes, so we just approached 90 minutes. So again, I felt like this was a mess of a live stream because nothing was going properly like I wanted to. But good news is, you saw when things were going bad. You saw what went bad, what went wrong, how it went wrong, why it went wrong, and then at the end, you saw how we could fix it. So I feel like we did a good job troubleshooting this live. And the whole purpose of this live stream was to create AI influencer videos. And you could do it for yourself. You could do it for fun. You could do it for fun. You could do it for yourself. I guess for yourself and for fun's the same thing. You could, if you have a business like Duncan is creating AI influencers for his wife's jewelry business, which is an awesome idea. So you could do it for that, or you could just create packages on like Fiverr and like freelance packages and offer services to people where you create these AI influencers for them, and they just tell you everything that they want the influencer to do, and you're just copying and pasting like what they tell you they want it to look like, what they want to do, what product they want to hold, and you're just putting it, you can literally take what they're telling you and then just paste in that into what you just saw today, which was Higgsfield AI, and then give them what they wanted, and they're going to love it. And if you do a really good job with a few videos, they're going to get addicted, and they're going to probably want more. So, sorry, just burped there for a second. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm done. I'm tired. I need to get some rest and have a long day tomorrow. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all. I will be back as soon as I can. And when I know I'm going to schedule the next live stream, I will schedule it as early as I will probably still schedule it sometime during the week next week. Once I know my schedule, I will schedule it out so you can see the date and the time, and then you can put on your calendar, like, I better show up to Chris's YouTube channel on this date and time, because I'm going to have, I want to come back with a lot to share and a lot to really blow your mind with. So thank you all for being here, and I will see you when I come back for my next live stream. Bye for now.